Hello everybody, come join me this February at the Sivananda Ashram Yoga Retreat in the Bahamas. I will be doing a talk and teaching a workshop titled Unlocking Your Creativity, a tool that connects you to your divinity. So in this talk and workshop, I would like to demystify some of the ideas that we have on creativity and give people some tools so that you can start tapping into your creative nature. And I'll also be talking about how does creativity relate to creating, so that we can bridge that gap from going from an idea to the manifestation of our ideas.
The topics of discussion will be: what is creativity? Where does it come from? And what is our relationship and role with it? How to access and utilize the creative forces coming into us. Understanding the polarities of the divine feminine, masculine, and how it relates to deepening our connection to living a creative life and living purposefully with the role of becoming a co-creator with God.
So since I was a little boy, I've always been creative. And I think one of the catalysts for me, my creative side kind of coming out and me exploring that throughout my life, has been my natural curiosity. I've always been curious, and I think curiosity is a catalyst for creativity. That's one of the aspects or the tools that we'll be speaking about in this workshop. Now, when you're curious about something, it calls for you to arrest your mind, arrest what you may know on that any given subject. I think one of the first barriers that keeps us from our creativity is our mind. It's our mind in the sense that we sometimes live in our mind and we don't step outside of that. And it's in our mind in the sense that it has all these ideas and labels and judgments. We put these labels and judgments on ourselves. We say, I'm not creative, or I don't have a creative bone in my body. And that's just not true. When we learn to set down the mind and we stop listening to the voices in our head and we go into a deeper space within us, that's where our creativity arises from. And it's like our creative side, it speaks a few decibels lower than the voices in our head. Because creativity comes from a much deeper place within us. It comes from the soul, or comes from your heart, or it comes directly from God. So because I feel like creativity comes from that space, when we get these creative nudges or urges and we act upon them, I feel that leads us into a purposeful life, a life that we're meant to live. And quite often, my creative nudges, or you could call it intuition or listening to my heart, when I listen to this inner voice inside of me and follow these creative urges that come up, it's sort of made my life an adventure. And this is just one of the many benefits to learning how to tap into your creativity. It can sometimes turn the most mundane experience into an exploration of wonder and joy.
From February 12th to the 22nd, the ashram has an amazing lineup of musicians and speakers. February 12th to the 14th, Nina Rio, The Power of Chant. February 14th to the 16th, Krishna Das, Yoga of Chant Retreat. February 17th to the 18th, Ned Burwell, Unlocking Creativity, a tool that connects you to your divinity. February 18th to the 19th, Dan Millman, Peaceful Heart, Warrior Spirit. And February 20th to the 22nd, Matt and Joy Kahn, The Power of Divine Partnership. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you there.